For the most part, almost all of our points go along that meridian flow. So you go with that meridian flow to get the most effect. And the front goes up from the earth towards the sky. Everything on the back goes down and on the outside. So back and down. All right here. Down, here. Okay? So up, here. So again, lung 8, one anatomical unit away from the wrist, in at a 45-degree angle and away from the heart, here. So if I just place my hand right here, I dig my middle finger, in this case, about that same length, I get this nice little bone. 5, 3 anatomical units away from the crease of the elbow, right on the inside, Everything's flowing this way, in and down, okay? That is here, but maybe I didn't have my hand here, maybe I'm here now, right? I can get the same thing. So I'm on the outside of the arm now, so I want to go in towards the heart, or down the arm, okay? So here and here. This is large intestine 10, pressing in and down. In between the bicep and the tricep area, there's a gap right in between. So basically, if I want to measure the length of his humerus right to the center, this is pericardium 2. It's on the inside of the body, so which direction do I want to go? That way. Right. It's annoying here, but it's a lot more shitty right here. So this, unlike these ones, which were press points, this one's actually a strike point. Yeah, you can feel how annoying that's going to be. All right, just light strike in here, in towards the humerus, and back. Okay, right here. Okay, zinging. Okay, if I'm in here, I can come in with an elbow. I can come in with a raking strike here. I can come in here. If he's on the ground, this is a great place to put the knee. Your tricep coming down, tricep tendon, right in this area. If I drop down a little farther, that's a different point, but up a little higher is a rub point. This is triple warmer 11. Triple warmer 11. All right, so I'm in the back of his arm, on the outside. So which direction do I go? This way. You're right. So as I do this, people try to pull out, all right? It doesn't work as well, but when I go in, I get so much better effect. Because what I want to do is actually control his shoulder, which is exactly what we want to do for an armbar. This is the perfect pressure point for an armbar. This area around the hinge joint, all hinge joints have it. It's called the body of Golgi. These clusters are kind of big old balls of alfalfa right in there. I'm going to smash them, all right? It doesn't work. They bounce right back. But if I put varying pressure on it, I get this nasty effect. Don't let me pull your arm out. Right here. Doesn't work, all right? My ulna, I can grind across this. That's why we don't go here and try to create an armbar. We go in, all right? It makes it so much easier now that arm is locked out. He can't help it. It's not under his control, and I'm not just doing this and convincing him that it's a good idea because I'm punishing him, all right? I'm not creating so much pain that he just says, yeah, I'll go with you. That's a whole different thing. I'm creating a reaction, an autonomic response in his body so that he can't help it. It's just a reaction. It's not going to here for a decision. It's going to his spine and back. That's it. So it's a very, very primal kind of reaction. If I continue up the arm, okay, right to the center, basically feel the back of your tricep, right in the center. Okay, right there. Triple warmer 12. Okay. All the way up. So from here to here. This, however, is a strike point. It has a similar reaction. Strike right here. Kind of loosens things up. Okay? There's a hollow right in here. This is heart 2. Heart 2. All right? This is easy to find. And you create this great lever. So from here, let's say he's grabbing me. If I just reach right over, I can kind of peel him up. This works really well to go into a hammerlock. Okay? I just tell you to come along. It doesn't work as well as me actually helping him come along. Okay? So like along the collarbone, feel your collarbone. Right in here. I go in this opening, right in here. I've got a couple of different points here. Stomach 10 and 11. Okay? So legs buckle. If he's grabbing really tight, and I can just hook my hand right in there, get this nice little reaction. Give it a little bit varying pressure. Sucks even more. Okay? we're going to go ahead and continue on the stomach meridian. So go ahead and turn your head right here. His throat comes along here. You've got this great reference here, this muscle. This is your sternocleidomastoid, or SCM muscle. So I'm going to find a reference behind that and behind his throat. So if I drew a nice little line right back here and I go to an angle, up and in. And just sneak my finger right in and get his head back. Get that nice little pop. Moving to the outside, one of my very favorite. Okay? Go straight down here on the opposite side of the SCM. You've got this nice little cluster right here, the brachial plexus. All right? This going in and up at a 45-degree angle, especially. You can go down as well, but the shoulder's kind of in the way. You can kind of come up and hit it. This is large intestine 18. Large intestine 18. Multiple points together. The angle and direction. I don't want to glance up this way. I don't want to press straight in. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go down. I want to go up. I want to go a 45-degree angle as if I'm going straight out his opposite eye. So I'm going to put my middle finger right up in here. I'm going to press up. Right this way. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I did not have to lift him. Thank you. All right? Okay? Yeah. But we're still friends. I mean, I didn't like grab an asp and beat him. Get up, get up, get up. You know, right? I got him up on his own power. No problem at all. I just helped motivate him to get there. So again, triple warmer 17 here. Governor 26. Governor 26. It's just below the filter. Try to find that little hollow above where your front two teeth stop. The root stops. And it kind of goes in just underneath the filter. If I rub, it's really annoying. So I'm not just smashing his nose, I'm going below it. So I can go with a strike in and down, and then his head kind of goes in a grappling situation. He's in here, and I can fit my hand up right in here and just give him a little shot. And it just breaks his position for just a moment. This is stomach at 5. If I drew a line down from the edge of his eye, straight down to this little notch right here. So if I rake out and down, it's a strike right here. They're going to create some imbalance. And it's efficient because it's creating more of a reaction in him than you are really investing. Now, if I just punched him and turned his head, you're like, yeah, he turned his head, see what running pressure points. Yeah, but you invested so much into that, so much energy, that, you know, obviously, this should be surprising to the person. That's just the way your body works. So you're injecting confusion, you're transferring energy, and you're interrupting signals. It's really all you're doing. Okay? So this is stomach 5. Where his gastrocnemius, his calf muscle, ends, right here, and his ankle starts. If I go right in between, right here. With what we've learned about the meridian system already, the angle and direction, this is on the inside of the body. Do I go up or do I go down? Up. Very good. Here, this works much better. Here, and you see that kind of momentary waver and then the reaction. I just stepped right on over, and here, now I'm stepping on his ankle. It released his ankle. And now from there, everything's possible. I could just continue stepping forward and break his ankle, right? You need to take responsibility for that, right? Another, I can actually come up and scoop and step, right? It's going to actually create more of an effect than just sweeping the foot out, right? I'm actually engaging that pressure point, okay? Cool. So, spleen 6. Spleen 6. Continuing up the spleen. Right here. If I go in and pick his knee up, I get more of an effect. Here, up and in. Okay? Here. Here. You say, well, why don't you just go into the groin? Well, that might not get him to move the way I want. If I hit him straight in the groin, one, he might try to protect. But if I hit him straight in the groin, he's going to double over and maybe carry me with. Okay? But if I hit him here, he's going to move away from me, and I'm going to have opportunities. Make sense? We're going to go for gallbladder, third one. Okay? Here. Okay? Okay? Just a little bit of intention. That's all I need. I didn't hardly even get my foot off the ground. It's okay. We start fitting some of these together. How do I start learning them so that I can put them in conjunction with each other? All right? Right now, it may not make a whole lot of sense, but if you start memorizing those things now, when you start learning about multiple points, you realize, oh, okay, so metal cuts wood, fire melts, metal, okay. You start thinking about these, no really, it's how you start linking them together and you can see how they destroy each other. So again, like it's just a little way to kind of categorize and memorize what works together and what doesn't. So I'm going to give you a little bit of that now, just so later on when you start linking multiple points together, it makes more sense and it's not some whole new concept. Okay, so just memorization right now. No? Triple something, the organ.
Is that hard? No, it's not hard to. That's
no, close.